If I had to put you on the spot and ask you to choose who the best player of all time is, who would it be?
I have no idea. I'm gonna say Neo because he's a super nice guy. He's ended his career now, I think. I'm not sure. It seems like he has. And in 1.6 he was apparently legendary, and he won a few majors in CS:GO. So.
Get right.
I'm gonna have to put Olaf. I'm like a big Forest fan, but he was never like truly the best. I'd say Olaf. He was way more impressive than like say when Coldzera was the best. Olaf was entering, creating space for his team, and he was still considered #1 player. And he always had all these plays that he would make, and he didn't really rely on his teammates. He kind of just was his blunt, like his brute force. So.
Simple. Yeah.
By far?
Yeah, by far. I don't know. Like, he's obviously like the best player, and it depends on your criteria, right? Because I think Device could have an argument for best player, but Simple on an individually skilled level is obviously like by far the best. But in terms of at some point when you have a conversation around the greatest player, I think you do need to include the team accolades in there, which I know is going to be probably a controversial opinion. But once you get to the greatest player, it's no longer the best player, and the greatest players win championships. And I think Device is obviously far away with that one.
I wouldn't know right now. Like, I've been a fan of so many players, but like Cold when he was like playing Nico, like everyone when they're like at their peak just has a really good peak. So yeah,
It's hard to compare them all, really.
yeah.
Best player of all time, Simple.
By far?
Yeah.
Best player of all time in Counter-Strike?
Forest. Yeah.
Well, actually we don't have enough years of CSGO yet because we have many different players between those years, but if I would have picked one, unfortunately he's not in the team anymore, it's Get Right, because he's been a god of CS at the beginning on CSGO, and in .6 he was so good as well. So I would have picked him or Forest, because both went through CSGO with legendary record, legendary achievements. So I would pick one of those guys.
Zayu?
Even though he's only been up there for a year, would you still say he's the best?
Yeah, I watch him play, and his game sense and his aim is just unreal. He's good with every weapon.
That's a good question. I think it'll be between Coldzera and probably put Simple in there as well, right? I think he's been up there for so long, and he really took the peak to a next level. Coldzera was consistent for 2 years, being the best player in the world and really producing an insane amount of consistent results, consistent performance. So did Simple, but I think Simple's peak was a little bit higher than Coldzera were at times, and I think Coldzera had it more cut out for him in the sense that he was playing on a team that was actually well functioning with MIBR, SK Gaming in the back in the old days. Whereas for Simple, Navi has always been a team that never really functioned well, right? There's always been some rumors about some circumstances within the team that wasn't really working out. Despite all that, he's still been able to perform at a very high level. So if I had to pick one, I'd say Simple is the best player to ever touch Counter-Strike, but it's a close call between the two.
Who is the best player of all time in Counter-Strike?
Me.
Yeah?
Yeah.